Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Seattle Mariners pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they dismantled the A's 11-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Seattle Mariners.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Marco Gonzalez gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass. But let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. He will lead this one off today. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Batting second, the second baseman, Dustin.
So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are two away. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. From the stretch. Ground ball right side. Played on the backhand. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out. All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Benintendi, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Malik Smith the next to hit. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's only 1 for 10. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Smith is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Batting third.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Edwin Encarnacion now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Smith is off at first with 2 away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave 1. We are still scoreless. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts in his career versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Steve Pearce now. This is lifted out to left. Santana on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Haniger. And oh no, it's off his glove.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Mitch Haniger, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Mitch Haniger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in next, the first baseman slash DH, Ryan Healy. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 1 hit in 19 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Bradley Jr.
He's set, and the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Sandy Leon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. One and 2, here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swinging a looper to left. Santana on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hot shot down the line. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back easily. Leon leads off first with 1 away. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now in the box, Dustin Pedroia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back easily. First offering on its way. In there for strike one.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Third inning, no score to this point. Pops this one up. Healy over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Tim Beckham, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Tim Beckham.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Devers is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Henniger. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Steve Pearce, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Now a diving tag, and he hangs on for the out. Whoa.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Pierce leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So digging in now, Malik Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line hard to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. As a look, now the pitch. Line drive to left. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that will freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Bogarts has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Mariners leave a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. Gonzalez is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now
here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And 2, here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Beckham. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Kyle Seager, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Back up the middle, gloved by Bogarts. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Pedroia shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So striding in, Omar Narvaez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Andrew
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A pause and the 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Gordon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One 0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Pierce is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, the designated
And now the Mariners DH, Edwin Encarnacion. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Taking in once again, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Henniger is there, 1 away. Now to the plate, Steve Pierce. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Haniger. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo home run for Mitch Haniger. Second home run early in the year as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing at Jim. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now batting.
In now, Ryan Healy.
Ryan.
As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Comes set, now the pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's 1-0 Seattle. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound. Just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to get there. And he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he can't wheel it in out there. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now to hit.
Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So definite problem on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's gone, and it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Eduardo Nunez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
To Gordon for 1. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that retires the side. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Eduardo Nunez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Into the box now, Malik Smith.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 down.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH. Edwin Encarnacion. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoke on the ground, left side. Throw on to first, they'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Riding in once again, Domingo Santana. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. hits this one hard the other way. Nunez is right there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 1-1 just catches the inside corner for strike two.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And this will be put away easily for the out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Heath Hembry comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 37.
Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. High and deep to right center. On the move is Betts. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Standing in, Ryan Healy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Benintendi is there, and he'll make the... Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Left side, but well foul. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. stepping up to the plate, Tim Beckham. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. Now batting, Omar Narvaez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box, D. Gordon has hit pick on the first pitch and line 1 back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Into the box now, Malik Smith. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there, base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only 1 gone.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do. So
In defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Marco Gonzalez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, working all the way into extra innings in this start. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 2 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance at T-Mobile Park this afternoon, 47,715. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Mariners got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-1. The Houston Astros amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-7. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-5. Kyle Hendricks fell short of the shutout but pitched into the ninth inning, not allowing any runs as the Cubbies got the best of the Rangers 3-0. The Tigers picked up, 19 hits in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 13-8. The Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-2. The Kansas City Royals combined for a 4-hitter as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win over the White Sox 1-0. The Twins racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 5-0. The Rockies swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 11-2. The Washington Nationals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best